Mm. Okay, good morning, or whenever you're receiving this. Maya here to lead you through your flow, your 45-minute flow. And as you're receiving this in real time, it is early spring. We're just getting into April. And it's the year of the fire horse. And the fire horse has been really resonant for me this week about how the horse is both patient and steady, but it's also enduring and can be spontaneous. And this is really emulating spring energies. And so, no matter how you're arriving today, just as the buds are blossoming, or maybe there's snow in your region, it's kind of a volatile time and there can be a lot of uncertainty. The traditional Chinese medicine also says that spring is the element of wood. And within that wood, sometimes there can be some rigidity, while also we're wanting to invite this imagery of bamboo, where we're both flexible and strong. But we're going to come to beginner's mind today. This is where I'm wanting us to land. Just as everything blossoms in its own time, treat yourself with kindness and explore. We want to bring curiosity, just like the newness of fresh life that's coming in to emerge into the beginnings of this year, the beginnings of spring. So go ahead and transition to your back. Come to lie down, please. And I'll make my way here too. Mm, yeah. So we're going to start with a little quiet, relative quiet, depending on your space. So as you come to lie down, I'd like you to take some inventory of your low back. And if legs extended long feels comfortable for you, you could take that, or constructive rest, which is a bent knee position, feet on the floor. Heel toeing your feet apart. I like to slightly lift the pelvis so that the sacrum, the pelvis is relatively neutral. And then your knees and thighs knocked together. Hands can come to the low belly and walk your elbows out to the sides. We'll take a couple breaths, just natural breaths, no pressure. As you close down your eyes, reducing visual stimulation to let yourself arrive in your body. Lots of kindness to yourself as you're arriving today. Or sometimes when we slow down and we come back to ourselves, there can be some tenderness, perhaps some fatigue, or maybe there's that sort of restless energy or excitement, enthusiasm. These all live in the same realm. In yoga, we call it rajasic energy. And this is movement, the season of movement. And so let's take a few clearing rounds of breath, remembering that there is no pressure here as we invite beginner's mind, curiosity, and compassion. And so we'll take a deep inhale through your nose, fill up your lungs, open mouth, and sigh it out. And a couple times like this, respecting your rhythm, expanding, filling up, and letting it go. One more time, you might imagine gathering residue, stress, or stagnation, and then inviting that to release out. Begin to straighten your legs and take your arms overhead for a full body stretch. Flex through your feet, shrug your shoulders, enliven through the glutes, maybe clench the face. Let's take an X shape of the body. So arms and legs to opposite corners. Allow a full breath in for you to take up space. And out to release. And we'll take a side body stretch. Sweep your left leg over to meet your right. Shimmy your shoulders to the right, and you might bend the elbows, hands to opposite elbow creases. For some, you might cross the left ankle up and over the right, but we don't want any tweak in the hip. Just a few rounds of breath to let your left side body expand while gravity and earth give you this hug. And beginning to smooth your inhales and deepen your exhales as if you were really nourishing, letting that exhale be that hug that you receive using the low abdominals. Just a couple more rounds of breath here. As if we're tending the garden within you, nurturing your soil. You'll take an X shape of the body, and then we're going to switch to the other side. Sweep your left leg over to meet your right, and then shimmy your shoulders to, going to the left side. So the side bend is on the left, legs and shoulders on the left. So just evening yourself out here. Always remembering that we are asymmetrical, just like in nature. One last thing I'd like to extend as we start to move, to listen and explore is, if your cup is already full, we can't pour more into it. And so we're going to empty the cup. This is a Zen Buddhist tradition. It's the beginner's mind, so that we can invite a bit more possibility. This reminding of beginner's mind is to let you know that with the beginner, there's nothing to attain, and we have no thought of self or achievement. True beginners can invite curiosity, learn something without pressure. Come back through center, bend your knees, and bring your feet to the floor. We'll start to gather your knees up and into your chest. Hands can cup your knees to cradle yourself into a little ball. You might sway a little side to side. And as if coming into the seed of your potential, begin to slowly rise your forehead towards your knees. Give a gentle squeeze. As you inhale, lower your head down. Take your legs straight up to the sky and reach your arms overhead. Exhale to pull up and in. Twice more, legs toward the sky, arms overhead. Knees can be bent a lot. Yeah, draw up and in. Let yourself blossom, reach, but without pressure, into your own time. Return back to that seat. And this is your choice here. You can either cross at the ankles, hands behind the thighs, rock and roll along the spine, or simply roll off to the side and we'll come into tabletop position. Right. Remembering you can stay playful here, whatever the transition needs to look like. I often like to recommend having a blanket or a towel under the knees. And let yourself come into child's pose. So we'll take knees wide, big toes to touch. Draw your hips back in space. Forehead to the ground, or perhaps stack palms. You can even have a block under your head. And as you come into your child's pose, narrowing of the legs will support your low back a little bit more. Widening the knees out is going to get deeper into your hips. Again, let that thinking mind, the third eye space, the intellect soften as it fully receives the ground. Beginning to let the inhales expand through the low belly, respecting, again, the body's rhythm. Maybe it's been a while since you've come into some deep breathing, but we'll stay kind.
3 or so more rounds of breath. One more inhale here. Nice. Then we're going to slowly rise up. Now, I'm going to invite us into a kneeling seat today, but if that's not good for you, you could take a cross-legged seat, okay? Again, you can have blanket under the knees or the shins, but I'm bringing some intention into this kneeling today for compression for the lower body. Again, cross-legged is great, or you can even come into a chair. And so we're going to align into your spine. You might imagine here stacking the gold coins of your spine, slightly drawing your center of gravity back in space, a little tone of the belly. We're going to take a blowing off practice this morning to dissolve some residue, or maybe you're wanting to blow off some frustration or just kind of clear the path, okay? So it's 5 strong exhales in through the nose, out through pursed lips like a shh, and the belly is pumping here. So we take 5 strong, 1 long, and then a deep inhale with a pause that I'll guide you through, okay? So hand to the belly, inhale through your nose, purse the lips and blow out the breath. Shh. Last time. Shh. Breathe in. And then relax. Take a natural breath. And again, blowing off the Bastrika family. So inhale through the nose, purse your lips and blow out your breath. Shh. Last long. Breathe in and out. Good. Let's bring a hand to your heart, a hand to your low belly. Just a moment of appreciation and gratitude as we continue with beginner's mind exploration. For when the body and the mind are together, we can establish ourselves in the here and now and get in touch with life and all its wonders. This is Thich Nhat Hanh. We'll transition to stand, everyone. So we're going to take that compression of the legs and then start to straighten them here. I'm going to invite us right into a forward fold so you can adjust to come to the top of your mat. So releasing the compression of the legs. There's a generous bend at the knees. Feet or hips with distance. Interlacing fingers, hands to opposite elbow creases, rather. Or you can take hands, arms on the knees, elbows on the knees, if that fold is just quite a bit. Relaxing the jaw, the tongue, just letting yourself dangle. Then we'll release your arms, take a slow roll up here. Tone the glutes, the belly, palms by your sides, align your head over your heart. So this is your low mountain pose, feet grounded, heart open, palms receptive. And then we'll take 3 rounds of upward arms with breath. Inhale, reach your arms up for that which you want to manifest. And then bring it back down. What you're calling in, 3 more rounds with the arms. So what you'd like to bring in today. This last time, take your arms up. Let's come all the way down to a forward fold, yeah? Bow over your legs. Full breath in here, a little more active in the hamstrings. Rise to your mountain, bend your knees, gather your arms wide, come to stand. Hands to heart. Feel the pressure of the hands against one another, gentle and strong. Breathe in and out. Good. Let's take your arms overhead. So Urdhva Hastasana, wrist point toward one another. Keeping your hips square in front of you, take your right arm open, left arm forward. So we're starting this twist through the upper body. Yeah. Widening your wingspan. Drop your back arm down, sweep your front arm skyward. So we tip it up and back. Then take both arms forward, look forward. It's your baby back bend, so activate your glutes, cactus the arms out to the sides and open your chest. Woo-hoo. Flatten out the back, arms up. We're gonna twist to the left this time. Peel that left arm back, right arm forward. Teeing out the arms, expanding from your heart through your fingertips. Our twisted side bend, drop the back arm, sweep front arm up. Inhale. Good. Use your inhale to take your left arm forward into that back bend. So glutes on, lift through your sternum, it's through the upper back, your thoracic cage. Inhale, arms up. Into your forward fold, a generous bend of your knees as you bow over your legs. You're halfway lift now, everyone. So hands to shins or thighs. We bring shoulders to hip height. Activate through the hamstrings. Forward fold as your exhale. Twice more, halfway lift. Think of this like a plank of the upper body, broaden through the collarbones. Exhale to fold. And then one more time, halfway lift. This time, bring palms to earth, step back into tabletop position, hovering table. So knees will come under your hips and we're floating the knees off a couple inches, yeah? So you're starting to load up through the strength of the shoulders. Just like our growth in spring, sometimes there's gonna be some demand. There's gonna be some asks to ask for some more vigor. And then we're gonna go ahead and lower the knees. Take your cow pose. Inhale, lift your tailbone, open your throat forward. Option to untuck the toes and round into cat spine. Couple times like this, moving through your cat-cows. Really feeling into your body, nourishing your spine. We're gonna flatten out the back here, and then I want you to flip the wrists so that the fingers point toward the midline. And we're gonna just simply sway side to side. If this is way too much load on the wrists, you can bring your hips back over your heels and walk your hands closer in towards your knees. And so you're just gonna sway a bit side to side, bend into your fingers, little gorilla arms. Again, playful. There might be a lot of sensation, enlivening, innervation. Good. Let's reestablish palms under shoulders, knees under hips. We're gonna extend the right leg behind you. Tuck the toe, rock a little forward and back. Just waking up through your ankle, your calf muscle. We'll move into our modified side plank. So you're gonna shimmy your left shin out, bring left hand to the ground, pivot the back foot down, and then peel your right arm up toward the sky. Nice. Begin to sweep your top arm overhead, bicep by your face. And then we're gonna rise up to our grounded warrior two. So inhale, activate the core, bring your shoulders up, arms extend over the legs. Looking off your front hand. Flip that palm, peaceful warrior or our gate pose. Breathe in and out. Take your warrior two arms. And then listen, you're facing the right side of your space. We're gonna actually bring the hands down here and shimmy that left shin so that you're in a lateral extension. And we're gonna start to floss the hips back. This can be a lot, okay? So hips back towards your heel, and you might not go that far, okay? So you might need to simply stay and breathe into your stretch. But if you wanna take this on the move, you're just gonna move forward and back a couple of times. Good. And then as you come back, shoulders over wrists, we're gonna crawl back to the top of your mat. Return both knees under your hips. Tuck your toes, and we're gonna float the knees once more. So again, starting to load up through the strength of your shoulders. Yeah. Giving a sense of control in what's being asked. There are demands in life, right? We're gonna hone our perseverance, our resilience for 3. From ground, though, the thing in which we're all connected, the earth turns for 2, turns toward the sun, just like us with each other. Lower your knees down. We're gonna shimmy that right shin out, right hand to the ground, extend your left leg behind you, and rock a little forward and back, find your calf, your ankle, your toes. And then we'll pivot that back foot down, come into your modified side play, glide your left arm up to come and expand, both rooted and growing. See about exploring taking your top arm overhead. Nice. And then we're gonna rise your torso up over your pelvis. So activate the core muscles to ascend. Warrior 2 arms looking off your front hand. Nice. Flip the front palm, lower back arm down. Peaceful, grounded warriors. Yeah. And then you can bring your hands to your hips. You're gonna face this left side. And then we'll come into bringing the hands down to the ground. And then again, we're gonna floss the hips back or just staying here, breathing into the inseam of your back leg, okay? So a couple times like this. And maybe for you, it's like, oof, and that's okay. Yeah. Remembering beginner's mind, exploring. We're gonna take it to the top of the mat now, everyone. Start to crawl yourself back. And it's our first downward facing dog, yeah? Tuck the toes, send your hips up and back. And know too that if down dog is not for you today, you could always take child's pose for more respite or puppy dog pose, which is similar. The knees are under the hips and the arms are extended. And go ahead and bend one knee as you explore opposite heel. Knowing that down dog is not always an easeful shape, especially when we're returning. Let's take an inhale, come high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale to travel, top of your space. And heel toe your feet together, keeping the heels apart. We're gonna rise to your chair pose. Squeeze the legs together, bend the knees, sit in your chair. Doesn't have to be the deepest chair. Scooping the belly in, broadening through the low back. This seat of contemplation. So let your breath be steady, right? So allow yourself to find that chair that you can sustain. Something from Andrea Rare that really resonated with me recently. It says that healing is not about pushing harder. It is about creating the conditions where change emerges naturally. And so finding that fortitude, that resolve within yourself, even when life gets hard, demands become overwhelming. Start to straighten your legs, bring one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Leaning back into your mountain, your place of balance, where you sense the aliveness that's within you. Release your arms by your sides, palms open, low mountain, walk your feet hips width distance. With your breath in, sweep your arms overhead. So we'll return to your chair. Feet are open this time. Hinge at the hips, baby chair. Shift your weight to your right foot and then step your left leg back. We're gonna find our high lunge today. So your high lunge, this requires balance and strength. You're lifting that back heel, you're on the back toe, legs as if on railroad tracks. Then we're gonna take the arms out to a T, hinge forward 45 degrees, straighten-ish through that back leg. Sweep your arms down, up and overhead. You might bend that back knee as shoulders come over hips. 2 more times. So this opening crescent lunge with a sweeping of the arms. Last time. And so reestablish your crescent, shoulders over hips, breathe in. We find that open arm twist to the right arm back, left arm forward. Requiring some strength, some stability, right? That tremble. Tip it up and back arm down, front arm sky. Good. Take both arms forward, inhale. Into your back bend, cactus the arms, open your chest. Breathe in, arms up. We take our hands down to a low lunge. And then we step on back into your plank. You could take this on the knees or feel that enlivening by using all the muscles to meet this shape. Everyone can take the knees to the ground. We're gonna lower down to the belly with some care, some control. You're gonna start to lift your torso and then exhale to lower down. And the strength of your back body. Lower down. Breath. And as you come down, make your way into the arms, press yourself up. You can move through table, send your hips up and back. If coming down to the belly's not great for you, you can come down to hands and knees and take a cat-cow. Yeah. We'll take an inhale, come high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale to travel top of your space. Bring the feet together, heels apart, find your chair, Utkatasana. Yeah. Just as the caterpillar within the chrysalis, as it emerges into the butterfly, you can squeeze the legs together, broaden through the low back. Some discomfort, never pain, always staying with yourself, never giving up. Straighten the legs, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Walk your feet out, hips with distance, find your mountain. If balance is there, let your eyes close, feel and appreciate yourself, knowing we are connected together, even in different spaces. The earth carries us each. It can carry all our hurts, our worries, our joys. Eyes open, take your arms wide up and overhead. Chair pose, yeah, Utkatasana. Hinge, scoop the belly in. Shoulders melt away from the ears. The weight is in the heels and the toes are light. Maybe wiggling the fingers, the toes, creating a little smile of the face. Even among some struggle. Shift your weight now to your left leg. Step your right leg back into your high lunge. So legs as if on railroad tracks, orienting to this side. So the tail draws down. We're gathering the core, shoulders over hips. And then with some control, we're gonna lean and fly. Arms out to a T. But then scoop your arms down, forward and overhead as you bring your shoulders over your hips. Back knee can bend, yeah? Arms out to a T, widen your wingspan. Sweep the arms down, forward and overhead. Let's take one more round like this. Returning balance and strength of your high lunge. Breathe in. Your exhale is your twist to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward. We tip it up and back. Lower that back arm down. Sweep your front arm up. Exalted twist. Return both arms forward. And then listen, we're gonna take a quarter turn to the right, the wide edge of your mat, into 5-pointed star. Okay, so feet are parallel, hands to opposite corners of your space. Let's draw the heels in, toes out, hands to heart, into your goddess. And so knees track over the tops of your feet, and your feet can adjust, right? So we want the tail down, the heart lifted. This activation of the abductors to draw the legs further open. And finding this place of center as you bring your hands together, that which is both gentle and strong. Good. We're gonna bring the hands now to the tops of the knees. You're gonna start to hinge forward, loading into the strength of your arms. They can stay taut here. We'll take a shoulder dip. So we'll pivot the left hand in, drop your left shoulder and twist off to the right. So the back is long. Imagine sending breath into the low back, the kidney space. And then through center, opposite hand, opposite shoulder, find your rotation. And then we'll return through center. Begin to straighten the legs, 5-point your star. Adjust into warrior 2 at the top of the mat. So you're gonna lift the back heel, angle your foot or keep it parallel to the back of your mat, lift your front toes, pivot your foot forward, bend into your front knee toward the pinky side of your front foot as your arms extend over the legs. Yes, you got this. Flip your palm, peaceful warrior. Now with the legs on the ground, the strength of your feet, support of earth. Let's take side angle pose. So move through warrior 2 arms, then begin to reach forward long through your side waist, forearm to thigh. We're gonna sweep this back arm down, forward and overhead. So nice shoulder movement here, a couple times, windmilling your arm. Good. Let this next one rise you back to 5-pointed star. Gather up, parallel your feet. And then it's your warrior 2 facing the back of your space. So adjust your footing. So you're bending now into your back knee, which is the new front space, looking off that hand. Sometimes coming out of winter, if we've had a lot of practices or we're feeling stuck, bringing in a new perspective, right? A freshness. Flip that palm, lower back arm down, front arm sky, your peaceful warrior. Steady into your breathing. Take warrior 2 arms, and then we're gonna reach forward through side angle pose, forearm to thigh, and then we take that windmill action of your arms. So just lubricating into your shoulder, that air quality while the lower body is supporting and strong. 5-pointed star rises you up, inhale. Heels in, toes out. We'll take moonflower. So this is like goddess, but it's more dynamic. Sunflower, straighten the legs, the arms. Exhale, bend the knees, moonflower. And the sun. Few more times. When the mind and body are together, we are established within the here and now. We get in touch with life and all its wonders. Next time you straighten the legs, parallel your feet. Let your legs be strong, and we're gonna fold all the way down into your Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. And so there can be a micro bend into the knees, but the legs are a bit more active. The face is soft, the jaw. Staying incredibly kind, letting your heart inform your head for your decisions. This inversion. Into your halfway lift, so start to rise your torso up, lift through the back of your heart. We're gonna pivot to the top of the mat, everyone. Adjust into your footing, bring your palms to the ground, step back, that push-up position. Then you're shifting forward into your vinyasa. Again, this could be cat-cow. You could take knees, chest, chin. Maybe for some, it's your chaturanga. If you want upward facing dog, we want a lot of strength of the glutes, the arms, that lift. You can skip this. Do not dump into the low back. If cobra is your shape, take it. We meet in downward facing dog. Sending your hips up and back with integrity. Maybe you're coming through table. Yeah. Lengthen your spine, strengthen your shoulders. We're gonna inhale high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, travel to the top of your space. Rise to your mountain, come to stand. Bring your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra, the hands that are gentle and strong. We're gonna come into balance, everyone. Lift all 10 toes, give yourself a smile, committed and unattached, relinquishing expectation. Root the 5 toes of your right foot down, shift your weight there. Active of the quad, start to lift your left knee. Maybe the left toes stay on the ground, tail down, heart lifted. Or see about exploring knee to hip height, staying focused in front of you to a point on the wall that's not moving, yeah? Tree pose, we take your knee out to the side, foot comes to the inside of your leg, avoiding your knee, and maybe it's a toe on the ground, a kickstand today. Few rounds of breath, growing into your tree, your roots, and your heart mudra, what you'd like to call in. Couple more rounds of breath. We take our knee raise, option to grow your arms overhead. And warrior 3, this can be a baby warrior 3. Kick your left leg back, that toe can be on the ground, your heart can be lifted, legs and arms in one beautiful line. For some, maybe you want to explore hinging forward. Wherever you're at, I want you to just really engage with this moment. The heart of the warrior, present. No matter what the shape looks like, the weather of your life, you are the sun. Rise back, hands to heart, mountain pose, what it's like to bring the weight back to both feet. Shift your weight to your left leg now. Lift the 5 toes of your left foot and then root them down. Fresh side, beginner's mind. Tone up the glutes, lift through your heart, single leg mountain, either right foot on the ground or knee lifted. Your path, your journey today. Knowing the side might be different. Knee opens out to the side, your foot finds the inside of your leg. And this expression, this side, let it be unique. Meet it where it's at. Few rounds of breath. And maybe your branches are grown here. Just like nature outside, each blossoms in its own time, respecting the rhythms of its life. Where the sun and the earth, indiscriminate, bring those resources. Knee raise into your warrior 3. Right leg kicks back, arms sweep overhead. Find that growth, active of the core. The warmth, your strength through center as you expand your limbs. Here for 3, 2. Rise, mountain, both feet on the ground, into hands at heart. We're going to come to a seed. So bend your knees, coming into your low squat. Either legs further together, or you can take more of a malasana thoughtfully here. Release the weight of your head. And then we're going to come down to a seat, everyone, making your way, however graceful or awkward it is. Take your left leg in front, draw your right knee into chest, sit up tall. You can always adjust the footing here so that you're not swaying into low back. Twist to your right. Just a couple rounds of breath. When we start to slow, the mind can sometimes rush forward. Can you stay? Bringing your attention to the bottom of your exhale. Inhale, rotate forward. And then we'll bend into the left knee. You can walk your hands back. We're taking a figure 4. So we're going to bring that right shin up and on top of your thigh. And again, you can walk yourself back. You can inch yourself high. You could even come down to forearms or come to the back. Maybe find a little sway.
or some steadiness. About 5 rounds of breath, just dropping in right away. Final breath here. And then we'll start to uncross the legs. It's the right leg forward, gathering your left knee into your chest. Good upright seat, open posture, open collarbones. And then we twist to the left. Inviting your twist to further dissolve. In life, we kind of soak up a lot. You might imagine yourself just a gentle sponge. We rinse out and we repeat these cycles. Untwist, return back through center. Rebend your right knee, bring that right foot to the ground. Come back onto the sitting bones and find your figure 4 on this side. So ankle outside your thigh. And again, you might be hugged nice and deep, or your body is asking for a little different, and you can also come down to the forearms, yeah. Whatever density, tensity, or ease. Stay with yourself. Love into your body and all that it does for you to meet life. Send it a little love, a little intentional breath. And then we uncross, take your legs long, and it's final Shavasana time. And so you're welcome to come down to your back, bending your knees, feet to the ground. If you want constructive rest, or legs can extend long. For some, Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide. Or maybe you need to sit up and lean back against a wall. Wherever you're at, let your eyes close. Invite your arms and your hands to rest onto support of either your body or the ground. All parts of you hugged by the earth and gravity. Just inviting this time to be a time of integration, these last moments of your practice without the need to review or plan. Resting back after meeting life. Resting back in the spirit that is you, the inner hero. My teacher, Sarah Joy, she wrote recently that a hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. And so let yourself be that beautiful, ordinary individual that is the hero of your life. Interconnected, resilient, and always whole. If your time and space allows, continue to rest here. As I'll invite you to gather a cleansing breath in through your nose and sigh it out. And we'll start that slow transition. Welcome to bend your knees and bring your feet to the ground if they're not there already. Press into your feet and shift your hips off to one side. Roll to the opposite side. You might take a few rounds of breath in side lying, or perhaps in your time, you're welcome to rise to a seat. Let your transition be unique. Let it be yours. And arriving in your seat, Sukhasana, easy pose. You might close down your eyes and bring one palm on top of the other, thumbs to touch. This little medicine bowl, bringing an intention into your day, what you'd like to carry forward. Maybe it's remembering your courage and compassion, your heart of the warrior spirit, or something else. What do you need? Begin to raise your hands to your heart, palms to touch, and cradling your intention like a small seed, holding it here both gently and with strength. And I'll invite you to join me in 3 rounds of humming breath. This first one is for you. Inhale through your nose and hum. This next one is for each other, those sharing in this space together. And this last one is for all beings, especially those in pain. And bowing your head to your heart. May your thoughts and words stay kind, especially towards yourself. May you have the fortitude to press on through discomfort. May your heart be loving and at ease. You can release and open your eyes. I will come up and close down our recording. Thank you so much for taking this time. We'll see you soon.